So, what I'm showing you right now is called parade rest, which is where your feet are about shoulder width apart, your hands behind your back, and your chest is about front. And then this right here is called attention, where your feet are at 11 and 1, your hands are down by your side, and your shoulders are up and back, up and down and back, so that you're very chest forward. This right here is mark time, where you move your feet from left to right, left, right, and then they start on 1 and 2. So you start with your left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you just, to halt, you put your feet back to where they were. Now, I'm going to show you some positions. This is first position, where your feet are where the attention is. And then this is parallel first position, where your feet are straight. This is turned out second position, where your feet are turned out. And this is parallel second position, where your feet are facing forward. This is fifth position. This is fourth position. And then I go to show you fifth position and fourth position on the other side as well. Now what I'm demonstrating here is a plie and a tendu. We use a plie in movements and we use a tendu sometimes when moving into the halt position after marching. And then she moves back so you can see the feet some more, and that's what they look on both feet. Now what she is demonstrating is she is going from mark time to 1 step forward. 1 step means hitting with your heel to the ground and pushing off the back foot. You want to make sure you're having equal amount of force forward. Now what she's demonstrating is going backwards. When you want to go backwards, you don't want to go up and back, you want to go up and back in a fluid motion. So and you're also walking on the balls of your feet, so that way you're not clunking down on your heels every time you walk backwards. And then she's going to show you some more backwards marching, some more forwards marching. She had a very terrible time with balancing, so it's fine, but then she shows you the proper roll step, and that's how you hold yourself. You hold yourself in attention when you have no equipment. Now, she moves some chairs out of the way so that she can show you some slides. She's going to the left first. Now when you march off with your left foot because you always start with your left. Now when you're marching, when you're doing slides, you want to make sure that your legs and your hips are going the same direction and your chest is keeping forward. You want to make sure that there's a nice line on your chest so that way you're keeping it forward and straight. And then she showed you the right. The right is a little more difficult because you have to start on your left. You have to cross your left over and then hit your right. So, when you want to adjust the form or adjust the line, what you want to do is to make sure you're right beside one another. You're equal distance apart or in the dot space apart, 4 steps, 4 steps, and 4 steps. But you want to make sure you're equal distance apart so that way you're not hitting anybody, you're respecting each other's spaces. And when you dress the line this way, you want to use your peripherals as much as you can to look at the people around you and in front of you. Can you guesstimate how much space is behind you so that you give that amount of space for the people in front of you? Now when it's dressing the line, you want to make sure that you're all straight and you want to see this way. You don't want to see this. You don't want to see this, you want to see this. When you adjust the line this way, you want to make sure you see this, not this. See what I mean? You want to make sure it's this, not this.